Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a House. Like the first house that I'm going to be doing. Now, I did realise a minute ago, yes, I'm building a house, and I forgot to move it before doing the biome stuff, so I'm going to have a nightmare when I actually move this, but, oh well. I'll just like, look at it all, and then figure it out. I'm just going to have to build it here, I think, otherwise all of these biomes are going to be screwed up, and, I think everything's going to go flying anyway. It's going to be horrible. So maybe I'll do that, or maybe I will just leave it here, because I mean it's kind of decent space, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's in a decent space. I just have to kind of, you know, bulldoze this light or something. I don't know, I might move it over off camera and then fix it, and I think I will do that. I'll just move it over and fix it off camera. I have now put the accents on with this dark, so just using dark stone just on bits of it, not doing it everywhere, just on like most of the peaks on the outside, and then this bit joins. But it doesn't like go across or anything, and obviously because I haven't got the slabs of it, I haven't done it on the front, but I think it looks a little bit better. It just adds in that tiny little bit extra detail, and yeah, I think that's cool. So what we're going to be doing today, obviously last time we did the living room, which I think is looking pretty snazzy. We are going to be doing this small hallway they've got here. We're going to be doing that, and we're also going to be doing the kitchen. Now, I was tempted to basically underneath this, you know, like board this up in a way, so I am very, very tempted to do that, and you know, I could always put blocks against this, and that makes it look so blocky. That's the problem. Like I don't like it, so even just doing it, you know, next to it, for example, just makes it look kind of crap. Well, it doesn't look crap, but it doesn't quite work. So I was also tempted to do stuff like here to make a little closet, but I think that also just looks rubbish. So I'm not even going to be doing that. I'm just going to leave it like it is, like this, upside down. But what I will be doing is like putting in a little cabinet here, which I think the other type of bookshelf actually works really well for. So we got, you know, this one. I think that works really well, like a cabinet type doohickey. So maybe we'll have, you know, like, nope, not that. 2 of those, and just something on top. You know, maybe just trapdoors or something. Simple like that. Now, all of these are normal? Yeah, they're all normal, so we can actually do some stuff there. Maybe we'll just border something. Put some blocks. I have got a cold again, randomly, which kind of sucks. But well, now that looks just chunky and horrible, doesn't it? That looks absolutely hideous. Now we could just do that again. Well, not again, but we can do that. And there's no biome stuff with that, luckily, at all. So we can actually, you know, change this to white, or we can change it to glass or something. And hell biome do. I don't know. I don't actually like that at all. So I'm gonna just completely switch it back and get the hell rid of it. I think we just need something simple here. Maybe just put a slab on top, and or a couple of slabs on top or something. I don't know, like that, and just leave it. Oh dear. Yeah, I think just the normal slabs. Right, so we'll just do some normal slabs there. We obviously need a door going into this bit, so we're actually going to use an iron door for this one, and put down the little blocks here. Now, should we do it that way or that way? Offset it a bit, can't we, when we go into the garage? We'll have to mess around with the garage at some point, I'm sure. Right. I actually quite like the wood floor, so I'm going to keep the wood floor in this bit, but also I know that I'm changing this now. Changed my mind on that one. I like the wood floor, so I'm going to keep the wood floor, but I'm also going to move these here. And I actually forgot to mention that I did change this as well. This entrance only did like a small bit to it. We haven't really done the outside yet. I don't know if I'll do the outside all in one go or do something else. I don't really know how I'm going to sort that out. Exterior off. I'm just going to do it. I might just do it. But right. Anyway, stop talking. Right. Let's build something. Right. We're going to put a light there, and we're going to put a light there. We're just going to have like 2, maybe, or can't really have one on the sides. We might not need one actually. It might need to, you know, it might be good to be dark, a little bit dark anyway. We do kind of need like a flower potty type thing, so I'm going to grab one of those, as well as acacia, and also the typical Greenery and all of that. So I'm just going to put one maybe here. Yeah, just simple. And I'm going to do some sort of rug design of something, some kind. You know, like very grey. It's very white and grey, this place. So I'm just going to do something like that. No, not really. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do some blues or something just to mix it up a bit. Right. Yeah, like some arrows or something. That's what I'm thinking of doing, like this. Can't fit it there. Okay. Like this, maybe. Does that even fit? That's just, not really. Alright, well. I tried some carpet. It didn't really work. Yeah, just do some like, very basic blues. I just want to add a little bit more colour in this place. I don't know, I'll try that. I'll try that for the hallway, and also like painting. Maybe up here. Not Star Trek though. Don't need pots and pans. Maybe they're British because you know they are. So I guess I got some British people in here, and they got the British sign and the British things and bread. Right, they're also going to have some coat hangers because everybody has coat hangers. So a couple of them there. So go hanging coat up here. Or actually, that would not really be the best place to put it. Hanging coats would be more on this side. You wouldn't do it here. You want to keep this very open. Let's have that there. They're also going to have like a little cabinet, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know there. Maybe something with the stairs. So I have a cabinet underneath the stairs, and they'll just have simple flower pot with something on it. Azure bluettes, because I never use them. There we go, we'll use those. And they are just because I'd never use them. Now I want the bright one out of those ones because yeah, it'll look better. There we go. That kind of adds a bit of colour. That kind of does it. You know, I don't want to go over the top. I want to kind of make it very open, very welcoming. You know, welcome to the house. There you go. Got a nice little flower. I actually don't like that flower. I don't like the azure bluebird on it. I think we need an actual flower. So we'll try for orange. And just cycle through these and get this one like that. So that looks cool. Okay. Now next, what have we got next? Well, next I've actually got a kitchen, and I've just got a load of pictures up because I don't really know why I've got a load of pictures up, but I have got a load of pictures up. Now I've got a couple little tricks and stuff in my texture pack. I'll actually show you guys. If you never watched or never seen my pack before, I've got a furnace. I've now got a washing machine. That's basically the reverse furnace. So like the other side of the furnace is washing machine. You then just cover that up. And also if you put a furnace on top of a furnace, you get a nice fridge. So there's lots and lots of little bits of things that we've got with the one furnace. So we're going to be like using those. This back room, of course, is going to be like a chill out sun lounge area thing. So that's going to be cool. I think maybe a dining room. So I might actually just have a look on the Googles for that. Because, yeah, you know, it's always good. There we go. Because it's always good to have a couple pictures up. I don't typically like to do exactly what other Minecrafters have done. I like to play around with my own stuff and my own ideas and see what I can come up with, and that's what I enjoy doing. So I mean, we've got like a really simple, like cozy one here, for example. That'll be enough like inspiration for me to try and do stuff because, for example, table's quite nice. We've got a rug underneath it. We've got this table here. We've got a nice painting somewhere, and we've got this bit in between some lights. And you know, that's what I'm going to be trying to do, basically, is something similar, but it won't be the same. Now, this floor, I think needs to change. I think it's a little bit too dark for it. So I'm going to go for something a little bit different now. I could go with, well, if it wasn't made out of sandstone, the rest of the place, we could actually go with a nice chiseled sandstone. That would have worked really nicely. I think what we're going to go with is just do birch instead. We're just going to switch up this wood to make it really light so that the actual room itself does look like. Now we could, of course, do some sort of pattern-y stuff. That's where you have, you know, like things like this. 1, 2, 3, and then And you can do like weird patterns and then join it up. But I don't really care. Alright, so what we're going to do, I think, why am I switching out those ones? Right, let's flip this back. We're going to go over to here. Now, what did I do on these side bits? I did nothing in the end because I couldn't decide, could I? Right, so we're going to do this, and we're just going to do that, I would leave those. We can even leave that one. Right, so I know it's a bit boring, but at least it shows that I'm trying. Out of my interiors, I think this is already my best modern one, so it's already started good. We do need to get some lights in here as well, so if we do this until we get around. There's a lot of light in this one. So this has got the most light here, because it's got a window there. There's only like a pillar there, and there's the interior pillars. That then brightens up this place, which is good. I think we need to do the same here. I think just leave that one, actually. Yeah, I know I was going on about changing that, but I think this works to... I mean, that makes it look a lot brighter instantly, so whereas this looks like quite nice. So it kind of draws you in there. Yeah, I like this. I do like that. That has definitely been a good change. So we're now going to try for a table. I'm going to do like a... I don't really want to do a floating table, do I? We can now use oak again, which is quite nice as well, because oak's not too bad in my texture pack. So we're going to go for, you know, like a table here. See, this is where it gets difficult, isn't it? Because we run out of space very quickly. It's not because it's small, but I think we've only got 2 bedrooms, right? We've got 2 bedrooms. So they're quite big bedrooms, so there'll be like, you know, double beds in them. So maybe it could be like parents and then their son or daughter and their other half or something, you know, something like that. They don't really need... Probably can move that up then. You know, move that up to there. And then get this one in. And move that one over there. That one out, put that one in. And actually we could do something to make this a little bit... Couldn't we? I'm trying to think outside. What would normally do? No, we can't. Right. It kind of looks a bit boring though, doesn't it? It doesn't look super interesting. You know, that just looks like a normal table, and that's kind of crap. You know, it's not brilliant. So I don't know. I don't know yet. I think these will just be fine. There we go. And yes, I will be changing them from green. Before you guys ask, and why am I doing this? Because I'm doing the double back ones like this. And they're going to be... I think I did white upstairs, didn't I? But I think I might do black here. Now that's where the bathroom is, isn't it? I think this is above the bathroom. So I can actually use biomes as well. So I'll play around with those. Right, here. Go for glass as well. White? Or should we go for black? Yeah, it depends on what we're going to go for with these. I feel like quite grey or... I mean, the pitch that I've got, of course, they are quite grey. But it doesn't actually look that bad. Oh, there we go. Stone Beach, for example. They don't look too bad. Maybe a little bit too dark. Even though that's the backing that they've got on the other ones. There we go. So for me, maybe go for those. That to me just looks... It looks very, very modern, but... Okay, I'll maybe do that. Now this just looks too thick. Doesn't it? So maybe we're going to go for... the other stuff like pistons. Because we've got like pistons and we've got the piston tops. I will be using the pistons for something else as well. As well as like these. I think texture-wise they're not the same yet. They are going to be. So these will also look a lot better. These draws horrible at the minute. I've got loads to put in the pack that I haven't got around to actually putting in yet, which is a bit of a shame. Right, anyway, let's get a table. We could always do... What can we do for tables? We can do, you know, very basic stuff for tables. Could have it like floating. And grab this again. But do it like that instead. But But I just don't think that looks good enough. I think it looks too thick. And we could always do the carpet one. Not so keen on that one either. What we're going to go for? What did I have in my head? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, we're doing the pistons. We're going to do the pistons. We're going to do a red... It'll have a red top on it, but that's absolutely fine. We also need some plates. We also need a nice, like, something in there. It's going to be red top, so we've got to think about that. Like maybe a daisy instead. Have that on there. We're also going to have a drink as well. So, what we're going to be doing is nudging this one up. We grab this one here. You're going like this. Giving it a nudge. Oh, okay. Give it a bloody nudge. There we go, like that. So we get just this top part. I've done this before, but just for you guys that haven't seen it before. Now, I'm also going to be doing stuff on the back here, and I need to make sure that I don't affect any blocks that I do around it. So maybe I'll do some... I was going to do some like shelf type area, like shelf type thing, basically. But I'm using the crafting table loads at the minute. I think that'll work. Let's do something like that, and then I hopefully won't affect it, but I'll have like a plate. I have a flower pot. Maybe this will just be a drink or something. Some wine, you know, something simple like that. Maybe even the other way around. Or maybe we have this wine bottle like on the side, and they can pass it to each other and that kind of stuff. You know, nice and simple stuff, and it does vary it as well. So maybe we'll have that one as wine, and then we'll have this as a nice small flower, like maybe yellow, because it'll work quite nicely. And actually, we've got yellow over there, haven't we? But that's fine. That's quite bright, isn't it? Nice and bright, and don't really want to too dark in there, do we? No, I think actually the default one works the best in there. So then we get that. We get a nice little area there. We have 2 plates here. One's empty, and then we're going to grab this bit, which hopefully is copied. That hasn't copied. Oh, I did say hopefully, so there we go. We get that, and then what we can do is we can just paste this in here, and that makes a very nice table. Now, there is a rug around this. It's like a greyish rug, which we are going to do, and it is going to mean that I'm going to need this still. I'm also going to need to grab... Now, do we want like grey wool for this? Because I don't know about grey wool, but it'll knock out these, and it'll knock out all of those, and I knew it was going to do that. I forgot about this first. I don't know if we want to just do it there, or if we want to have it, you know, going out a little bit. Which we could do, or we could do that and then do some like contouring type stuff. Not with that. With this. So then, yeah, you do get like a line, or we get like 2 lines on each side, or something like that. That'll just finish it off a little bit better. So we'll just go with something like this, you know. And that looks all right, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And that. Right. Then grab that one, which I think I already grabbed, but I don't really know. Put those in. Don't like this one, so I don't like that one. Don't really like these either, so I might just I'll just keep it like that. Maybe even just put in like great wool underneath or something. Yeah, I'll do that instead. So I'm just going to switch that one out for grey wool, leaving the rest though. Right, we get those. It's just a little bit different, isn't it? So what we're going to have on this side, I don't really know actually. We're going to have to do the kitchen part first, but that's where the dining room part of it's going to be, which I think looks really nice. Now we need lighting. We need to make sure that lighting looks really good. It needs to make sure that it goes over the top of this as well. So yeah, we've got one just directly on top of that. I have one. Don't really want one there as well, do we? We want one there. So that's good. I can have a double maybe going across there or something. Doesn't have to be perfect. And here we can have one. It depends on how I'm going to be doing that. There you go, you can see the skull. You guys have been watching the other episodes, you'll know that there is a weird dude that's been murdered here. I mean, it doesn't have to be weird because he's been murdered, but you know what I mean. Right, so there we go. We get some like random lighting. It's not too... Usually I have to be perfect with my lighting, but I want to be random with this one. Again, to break that kind of norm. Okay, now I know that we're pretty much on time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a little cabinet-y type thing for this. And also one for this. I'm going to do a vertical and like an on-side one. So I'm going to do the vertical one right here, or I can do it here. I'm not really entirely sure where I'm going to do it. But I think it is just going to be like crafting tables like that. And that actually does it pretty well, to be honest. I do need to fix that bottom texture. Remind me. People that are watching this, please remind me. Also, apologies for the dogs that are barking like crazy outside. Those are just my dogs. So I did fix that one. But, okay, so don't really want something like that, do we? But we could have like a glass cabinet, or we could have those books I had in here. Now that doesn't really work, does it? No, unfortunately not. And then have, you know, yeah, Grandma's magazine. We have Snickers and things now. I won't do anything like that. Don't think that really works. But what could work is just doing something like that, or because that's of course using the end chest isn't as high. I think just doing something like simple, really really simple like that, and then just putting on a little bit of carpet, like white carpet or something. Not white carpet. What other carpets have we got that we can use in here? Brown carpet. Just anything to add the tiny bit of colour. Or even greys again. I'll keep on using greys, but yeah, that's nice and simple. And I think one over here as well. This could actually have some wine on it as well, so we can have a little wine rack. So I'll have a couple of those. We've also got that in the emerald block. Now I do need to make this a little bit better, but there we go. So I've got this wine rack in here. So what I'll do is I will put that up. A couple, possibly even do stuff like this, where like that one isn't quite over. It makes it look a little bit irregular and quite nice. At least I think it does. So I'll do something like that. Then have that bottle there. There it goes. Luckily it's a very different bottle to that one. That looks kind of boring at the minute. It looks kind of crap. It really does. So I'm going to darken this up a little bit. Not to black, but and that's the darkest one we've got. And that can work as well, can't it? And enchantment tables to match. Yeah. Do something like that. Kind of weird. It's like too cupboardy, I think. That's too much. I do kind of want to have something like this. Another like cupboard. But maybe just go with that one there. And then just have like a little cupboard there or something. And then just cover it up with trapdoors. You know, just have like some trapdoors going across the top part of it. And that one looks weird because it would do. Okay. I'll get there eventually, I think. One of these I'm going to just like decide, yeah, that'll do. But for the time being, I'm being very picky. I still don't like that colour. I think just going with... not that one, but... damn you. There. That one. So get a couple of those. Get a little bit of variation there. Now this is above the water. Not above the water, but above the stuff. So we can biome it to something a little bit different. Probably not white, but definitely not that. Right, so we get some like shelves in or something of some kind. I will find them eventually. It's black, weirdly. I'm going to go with black. I'll just do something like that. I have just some shelves here as well. I'll try like floating shelves like that with these, and I think this needs to be in the corner. I'm sure that we've got those. I'll have like maybe 2 of those in the corner. That kind of works, doesn't it? Yeah, that kind of works. So I'm pretty happy with that now. Yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit more complicated with stuff, but also make sure we don't go overboard. And I think what we'll do is I'll flick these up and do that as well, so we get a solid line from here, like that. It's a little bit too black, but at the same time it does look good. I think that's going to be it for this episode anyway. I know we're still taking quite a lot of time. I'm invisible, apparently. I know it's taking quite a lot of time to do, but I think it's looking really good. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.